With Valorant soon to be released, players are brushing up on their shooter skills in games like CSGO and Overwatch. However, for a lot of these players, they might be practicing the wrong way or the wrong things. I'm here today to give you 3 very important skills that you need to know in team-based shooters that you'll be able to use for Riot's new release. Time to gear up and get the notebooks out. I'm Spooky Poops, and today I'll be your Valorant coach. Before we begin, I'd like to let you know about our Discord, which is a great place to learn new skills, find teammates, and get feedback on your gameplay. Click the link in the description to join up and start becoming a better player. In team-based shooters, a lot of your effectiveness is based around what we call positioning. Positioning is simply where we choose to be during the game. We can have good positioning and we can have bad positioning. Good positioning can help you hold down an objective effectively, while bad positioning can make it seem like you are always dying throughout a match. Even though there is a whole universe of knowledge to learn about good positioning, we're going to focus on 3 of the big ones. The first lesson is on corners. Corners are your best friend in games where every millisecond counts. Corners give you consistent cover to regen health, cooldown abilities, force enemies to move up to you, and so much more. Always finding a corner makes it much easier to peek without exposing too much of your body to be shot at. Stick to corners and hug walls. There's a reason the military practices the same concepts, and you should too. Let's see the use of corners in action during a Valorant game.
They're trying to fight you guys, dude. No, don't let them. Oh, that's... 2 seconds, 2 seconds.
They're in spawn. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Oh, baby. One more.
I'm coming back. Oh!
The second lesson is high ground. We've always heard that holding the high ground is important, but do we really know why? It seems like a lot of effort to go out of our way just to get a little bit higher than our enemy. Good news, there is a reason. When we are higher than our enemy, it gives us quite a few advantages. The first is, it allows us to use the ground as cover as well. When we use corners at ground level, about half our body sticks out for the enemy to shoot. However, when we have a significant high ground advantage, all we have to do is peek our head out just a little bit to see our enemy. This makes our hitbox very small and difficult to hit consistently. Second thing is, it makes it easier to land headshots. At this angle, the head hitbox moves more toward the center of the target, making it much easier to land critical headshots on those below us. Thirdly, it gives us options. When we control the high ground, we have more options as to where we can move. At any point, we can back away or drop down. For those below us, a lot of times, their only option is to hide behind whatever cover is available to them. This can oftentimes be used to pin down enemies behind cover. Let's see the use of high ground in action.
Enemy remain.
Let's go.
Finally, our last lesson is what we call rotations. This word can have a lot of meanings, but I find it most helpful when it's used to clarify moving from one advantageous position to another. For example, if I'm holding a corner and 2 enemies push me from 2 different angles, I might choose to rotate back to the corner behind me so I can more easily defend 2 enemies from one angle. Rotations are very important because you need to know when it is smart to hold your position and when it is smart to give up your position to your enemy so you can take the fight somewhere else which favors you. These come with practice, so give yourself some time and really think about where is a good place to fight from throughout your match. And that's it. If you combine the use of corners, high ground, and rotations to give you better positioning, you'll have increased your ability to win games and hard carry your matchups. If you'd like to know more about how you can get better at Valorant, subscribe to this channel and give it a like so you can get my latest guide before everyone else. Come ask me questions in my Twitch stream where I'm live almost daily. Link is in the description. Finally, join our Discord so you can submit your Valorant gameplay for us to review live on stream when Valorant goes live, or to join us for pickup games and free coaching. Link is also in the description. If you found this helpful, please let me know in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it. And keep on practicing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.